obviously.
Yeah.
Couldn't have gone any better.
No, it was a great year. We had our ups and downs throughout the year, but any year you win the league title in Sammerboy, you can't complain. You know, I think the Dubs haven't done it since my dad did it in '76, so it's a nice one to do. You know, we have that mantle.
Do you think who would have pushed you to your limits as a player coming up this year through the season? Who was there any particular individual or even teams that would have pushed them? Like, was it always in the bag for Dublin, do you think? Or?
No, definitely not. I think Mayo played a great style of football through all year. I'd say the All-Ireland final, it's a messy game that you play. It's never free-flowing. People are nervous, they're afraid to give ground to other teams, and it's always kind of that messy affair. But all year Mayo played super football, they beat teams very well. We played a good brand of football all year. We played a great game against Kerry in the semi-final where it was just pure up and down football, and it was great to get over that victory. And then against Mayo it was a bit more kind of like a bit more of a hesitant game, but no, it was great to get in. But all our finals are there for winning, you know, and that's what we did. I think like if you start thinking about winning All Ireland, that's when you end up like on your ass. You know, you have to go out there each game at a time and just try and win that game. You know, play each game as a final. Like with Leinster next year is going to be difficult. There's going to be a lot of lads to try and knock us off. We've been lucky enough to win 8 in the last 9 Leinsters, you know, and there's a lot of teams out there that don't want that to end, you know. So no, it's not going to be easy next year.
It's not going to be easy.
When you're All-Ireland champions, everyone wants to. They come up with ways of trying to counteract you, trying to beat you, you know. So you have to reinvent yourself and come up with new tactics, new ways of playing the game. So no, it's a good challenge, you know. In 2012, we probably didn't get about the last 20 minutes against Mayo were the best we got all year. We were just a bit too late, but. No, next year we're just going to try and do our bit, try and reinvent ourselves, I presume, in some way, you know. But then just go and take each game at a time from the Leinster on. But once you start thinking about winning All Ireland, that's when we fall down. So that's not what we do.
They're showing a bias too much. Let's have this conversation this time next year.
Please go.
Gentlemen, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Helping out Cian O'Sullivan. Now Jack McCaffrey. They're trying to work it beyond Mayo's 65-metre line, and there's a tough, strong barrier of Mayo bodies confronting them. Finally, Paul Flynn kicks it long, hopefully in there, and it's in the net, and it's scored by Bernard Brogan. It was worth a pot, knocked in long, and a goal.
Anthony Nash, Cork hurler. Welcome to Dublin tonight.
Thanks very much.
What kind of year was it for you, do you think, overall?
I suppose like reaching on final and losing the final, I suppose disappointing. I said, we learned a lot from the year as a team and panel and stuff like that. So a couple of new lads came onto the panel, strengthened us as well. So I suppose overall you kind of take the positives from the year, but obviously, as I said, losing the replay now to Clare was a bit disappointing, obviously. But look, there's more positive than negative really throughout the year.
Absolutely, yeah. And a strong team going forward then for the next season?
You'd hope so, yeah. Like we were to get in, hopefully Paddy O'Sullivan was injured there last year, so hopefully to get him back into the scene as well, straighten up and hopefully get a few of the younger lads coming through again and pushing on and putting the rest of us under pressure, like as well, kind of carry through. But look, you're always hopeful at the start of the year, like, but we'll start getting back together now in the next, I'd say, couple of months maybe, like, you know, to do a bit of training ourselves and stuff like that, so and push on again for 2014.
So it's always going forward.
Yeah, actually, like, that's GA, like, you know, there's no point in looking back after last year, because if you do sit back for looking back at the year before, you're going to be knocked out very early next year. We're actually getting a tough draw in Waterford in the Championship in Munster, so like, we'll try and get over the league now, you know, at the start of the year and prepare for the Championship as best we can. And as I said, you're always looking forward, and if you're not, you're going to be under pressure. That's all you can do.
Listen, enjoy tonight.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Thank you.
So Nash, 57 minutes into the game, Cork need a goal. He's got it! Second ever championship goal for Anthony Nash, and now it's a 2-point game.
Jack McCaffrey, how are you? Welcome to the STAR GAA Awards.
Thank you very much. Cheers, delighted to be here.
What do you think of this year then for the Dubs? Could it have gotten any better?
I don't know. No, we enjoyed every minute of it. And really, wasn't obviously winning the All-Ireland. Yeah, it's the stuff that changes the regular. So, no, as perfect as can be.
Fantastic. And does it bring you back now, being here tonight, back to the
it's very nice to see a few lads again, you know, and also a lot of the footballers from other countries who we have a lot in common with, but obviously wouldn't be exactly socialising with during the summer. But
So there's an opportunity then to socialise with some of the other players.
yeah, it is. And you wouldn't know if you had lads just from college or run into each other around the place. But it's very nice to sit down and relax a bit.
Yeah. Is there still that competitive edge? Still that kind of role for you?
I do let the bed for a while.
You let the guard down just for
a while. Yeah, depends who it is.
Of course. Danny Sutcliffe, Dublin hurler.
I try.
Good year for you.
I suppose I was disappointed. Obviously, I know some of the supporters that were great throughout the whole year, but so it was probably a shock to them that we won the Leinster final. But for ourselves, it came a year late. Them performances came a year late, so it was no good to us. But look, it was something we had to do. We won. We got a Leinster, but still wasn't enough. And the main thing was we were left disappointed. So that's what I'll be taking the pre-season.
Okay, and obviously then next year you'll be looking for a better result, or what's your thing?
Well, that's always the plan going further. But
what would your confidence levels be like?
Well, yeah, we've a great panel there, and all we're going to do is take it game by game. You can't. You're not automatically going to be back in Croke Park in August. You know what I mean? So that can happen. So we're just going to take game by game, and if we just keep bringing a good performance, and get the best out of ourselves, you never know how far that'll take it.
That's all you can do. Danny, thanks very much for talking to us.
No problem.
Thank you.
Dublin battling in the middle of the park there. Rhino Dwyer, number 24 on his back, being helped out over there. It's Danny Sutcliffe who gets it, tries to get away from his man Henry Shefflin. Sutcliffe takes off. Doyle's after him, trying to hook him, and he's landed an absolute beauty. What about that for a score for Dublin?
Kevin McMahon, thanks for joining us this evening at the awards. You had a nice evening so far.
Yeah, we're only getting going now, so yeah, looking forward to hopefully a long night now. Nice to be here. Yeah,
familiar faces.
A lot of heads now I recognise from running into them on the pitch, and so seeing them chat about you, in front of the screen or whatever. But so it's nice night to get
to get everybody together, and sort of like I suppose I was talking to Brian Brogan earlier, saying it's nice to kind of relax, and but there's still always that little kind of bit of competitive edge.
Yeah, I suppose there's always a bit of friendliness between the lads, but at the end of the day you're going to go over them at some stage over the next 8 or 9 months, and all that sort of stuff we put aside now, and when we start getting back into doing a bit of work in probably December and into January then.
Settled now for the time being. Once it all kicks off again, do you think you'll be up for it?
I wouldn't probably use the word daunting. I mean, it's like, to me, I know, like I would have heard a few stories where other teams have already started back doing a bit, and it is a case of playing catch up. But I wouldn't say it's daunting. I mean, when that league starts and when the lights come on at Croke Park in early February, that's game on. It's the green light for me.
What's it like playing here? Where it's this coloured ground.
Yeah, it's a fantastic stadium. You're only looking at the pitch there, and from lights is looking. We're probably privileged to get we get 4 or 5 league matches here a year as well. So we're able to have our game day routine really set like down to the minute, or to very fine tune it, and it's an absolute pleasure. I mean, trying to kick up wins and kick goals into the hill and that sort of stuff. It is the stuff that I suppose growing up I would have always prioritised, I would have always dreamed of. So
a goal for Dublin would unsettle all of that. It's a free kick. Cian O'Sullivan. Under 7 minutes to go. Alan Brogan sent in. McMenamin dodging. McMenamin scoring! There's a point between the teams, and Kevin McMenamin has kicked a beauty.
Well, a little bit of a significance about tonight. Somebody just mentioned to me that you had played hurling for Dublin 30 years ago. Not quite to the day.
Yeah.
But around this time.
Yeah, I played with the Dubs in the minor championship, the All-Ireland final here in Croke Park 30 years ago. Just 2 weeks, or a little more than 30 years now.
Has it brought you back 30 years just being here tonight? I know it's a different Croke Park.
It's a much different, it's a much different Croke Park, and I'm interested to see, the lights there, all sort of sort of down, making sure the grass grows through the night time, through the dark. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic to see where it's all. Clare did a fantastic thing this year. There's no doubt about it. Making the breakthrough and making it with such a young team and with such passion, such verve. It was incredible to watch, and I feel honoured that even though I missed the final, that I saw them in the first game. And you know what's striking about the GAA and about all the championships each year is each county are trying desperately to emulate something that their forefathers did, or that somewhere along the way that to show that they were better than them, and it's that wonderful connection.
Down through the years.
Still a fan. Used to go to all Dublin hurling matches. Normally over the years they were beaten down in Nolan Park by somebody, or Wexford Park or wherever. But it's really started to happen for Dublin hurling in the last few years, and it's very, very exciting.
So watch them next year.
Yeah, I mean, the Cork game. I thought I'd never see a better game ever again after that match, and it was so disappointing for Dublin, of course. And a couple of small little things went against them, but they've shown that they're almost good enough to do it now, and I hope they stick together under Anthony Daly and they deliver next year.
No, Quinn, it may have been 30 years ago, but there hasn't been time to you. Thank you very much for talking to us tonight.